Head on over to our affiliates at inkgaming.com to pick up playmats, deck boxes, sleeves, anything that you need to get your game night going. Maybe even get yourself a custom playmat. Check out the link in the description below.
Stella Lee wild card.
Boy.
Then with that floating one,
Holy
I will equip it in response.
Yeah.
Oh.
Wow, really?
Feeling I kept this open. Yeah.
They willed the dice for that.
You willed it to him. Well, I mean, you're at 33. I got nothing.
I know, I'm like,
and
why
Chris
are you
is dominating this
choosing me?
game. I'm like, what's the choice?
It's almost all four.
Yeah. Almost. Yuma's gonna be here soon.
Yeah.
Probably.
Train's coming from Yuma.
Slither blade.
Wow. Go ahead, Ken.
Pardon me.
He's gonna steal cards from all of us.
Sling blade.
Get the joke? See, that was funny. Why didn't you do that?
Oh my god. It's all about timing and
It
presentation.
is. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run, know when to let Ken take his turn.
Gump.
Doing it now.
That's what we thought.
Man,
Sorry.
friendship is not a thing. It's like we're all just trying to kill each other and win. Friendship!
What a concept.
Alright.
Yeehaw! 12s.
7.
6.
12.
Ooh.
Oh, roll off.
We got our showdown. Showdown at
Let's see what it is.
high noon. Hoo-yah. Oh, yeah.
15.
Got it.
Wow.
15 for
You
the
are
win.
past due.
Chris goes first.
All right.
Well, howdy, y'all. I'm not gonna do this.
I will.
He will. This cowpoke will do it. Welcome to today, tomorrow, whenever you're watching this. Welcome. So, we're playing Outlaws of Thunder, or at Thunder, or Outlaws of Thunder Junction. One of them.
Thunder Junction.
They're at Thunder Junction.
They're at Thunder Junction. So these are the pre-con commanders because we're doing something different due to a technical snafu. We're not doing the pre-cons like we typically do it. Thanks to Vince making the suggestion for maybe upgrading the pre-cons and playing them like that. That's what we're doing today, and with the help of you guys who voted for the upgrades, we really appreciate it. So that's what we're doing. The simple rules are stick to the face commander. That's the deck you got to play. Upgrade it however you see fit. And we appreciate it. So if you guys want to see more things like that, you know, give us a like, give us a subscribe. Best way you can sponsor us and help us out.
Yep, leave a comment. Yeah, leave a comment if you have any other suggestions for us deck-wise, or if you want to see any cool commanders to build. And remember, share these videos with your friends, family. Helps us out too, gets us out there.
Sure
And
does.
we have quite the backlog if you're interested after this game.
Yes, we do. All right, well, that's it.
Speaking of-
Playing, Chris.
Yeah, speaking of games, my cowpoke today is Gonti, Canny Acquisitioner. He's a 5/5 Aetherborn Rogue for 2, a black, a green, and a blue. Almost forgot my Wooburg colors there for a second. Spells I cast but don't own cost 1 less to cast. Whenever 1 or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, look at the top card of that player's library, then exile it face down. I may play that card for as long as it remains exiled, and mana of any type can be spent to cast that spell. So yeah, just trying to stick with the theme, stealing people's stuff. Try to keep it simple. I did take out a few of the more, like, I don't know, just slower cards that try to generate more mana, like the box recommends you do before you start sealing people's spells. So hopefully I can actually accomplish some of that, and well as you know, it's not fun when you cast your commander and then he just dies to a board wipe without doing anything. So figured I'd put some boots in here that are for more than just walking, if you catch my drift. So yeah.
Lava boots?
they are on fire in the art. So
Oh, those are cool boots. Those really are cool.
yeah. What do you got, Ken?
What do I got? I got the Mandalorian of the Outlaws. Today I'm playing Yuma, Proud Protector. He's a legendary human ranger. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each land card in your graveyard. Whenever Yuma, Proud Protector enters the battlefield or attacks, you may sacrifice a land. If you do, draw a card. Whenever a desert card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, create a 4/2 green plant warrior creature token with reach. He's a 6/6. I really like these colors, and I really liked this commander. You guys know I have a lot of landfall decks.
Yep. You and that angry jelly bean.
And that big angry jelly bean. We did have an idea for him. If you guys like to see it, we thought about doing an episode where all of us play Omnath. If you want to see that, leave a comment below. If helps us vote and determine if we want to do that. But in fact, he's in there because he was part of the pre-con.
Oh, yeah.
I really focused, ramped up the deserts. They had a lot in there, but they had a lot of basics, so I cut down a lot of the basics, putting in a lot of classic deserts. I have the OG original, in here. And I really focused on trying to get stuff into my graveyard and being able to pull it out of the graveyard, replay deserts, sacrifice them, get myself a bunch of these plant warriors and landfall and have fun. I just really upped it. They did put Oracle Modiah in there, but I had the full art one, so that's
you could say you ramped the deck up.
Oh, I sure did. Definitely focused on a lot of self-discard, mill, trying to get the lands, replay them, repeat, make a bunch of warriors. And that's what I did. I also like the fact that these are full bordered actual cards, not credit cards.
Full art's cool because sometimes you pull it and you want to put it there, but it's like curled in half, so you don't end up using it.
These didn't really curl that
No,
much.
that's why I like it.
Yeah. Well, Vince, what are you doing?
All right, I will be playing Olivia, Opulent Outlaw. She is also in Thunder Junction with everybody else. Mardu, she is a 3/3 flying lifelink vampire assassin. Whenever one or more outlaws I control deal combat damage to a player, I create a treasure token. And that includes assassins, mercenaries, pirates, rogues, and warlocks. I can also pay 3 to sacrifice 2 treasures to put 2/1/1 counters on each creature I control, activated only as a sorcery. So, I kind of thought the precon wasn't that bad, honestly. I just basically did the exact same thing, just my version of it. I can't say if it's better or not, but there's a lot of outlaws because assassins and rogues and all kinds. So I did change out a lot of those, and obviously treasures was the second function there. So I added a lot of other things that do treasures to try to help it out. So.
That's cool.
Cool.
We'll see what happens.
I agree.
I like those colors too. So you like. So.
I do agree the precons weren't that bad. It's just they
really
always had that split focus where it's like this commander does this does
mine
this.
really didn't. It was just like outlaws, treasures, and so it really
melded together.
It was pretty straightforward, I thought. So
peanut butter and jelly,
something like that.
Like
Over
a thirsty
Dan?
cowboy. Too.
I am playing Stella Lee Wildcard. Alright, for a blue, a red, and one other, it's a legendary creature, human rogue. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, exile the top card of your library. Until the end of your next turn, you may play that card. Tap, copy, target instant or sorcery spell you control. You may choose new targets for the copy. Activate only if you've cast 3 or more spells this turn, and she's a 2/4. So, there's a lot of instants and sorceries. I thought they needed more direct damage, personally, so that's what I put in, is some lightning bolts and stuff like that.
Yeah. Give you that extra reach when the game goes long and your library's running thin.
Yep.
Sounds like fun. All right. So we got what? Human Ranger. Aetherborn Rogues, Human Rogue, Vampire Assassin. Did you beef up the assassin part of that, or you just...
A little bit,
Oh, okay.
because, like I said, they made Outlaws like 5 different things. So, I mean, to be able to do, you know, like I said, it's pirates, rogues, not as many warlocks, but mercenaries, assassins, like... you could just go rogue or just go assassin, but I try to mix it up a little bit, so...
Side note on the warlock thing, I just remember when we first started playing back in the 90s,
Yeah.
and it was like, why aren't there warlocks in this game?
Yeah, you already got
Took 'em 20 years.
wizards, and then, you know, and
Took them 20 years, but they finally did it.
you got witches and warlocks and wizards.
Sure what the
Oh
difference
my.
is.
I don't know, the shoes?
That was the hat, but okay.
Alright, so our decks are upgraded, we're sleeved up, ready to go. Chris,
I will kick us off.
kick us off.
I'll draw for a turn. Sweet. I'll play a Temple of Deceit. Comes and play tapped. I get to scry 1. Go ahead, Ken.
Alright. I had all this time to look and draw. I will play this Abraded Bluffs. It enters the battlefield tapped, and when Abraded Bluffs enters the battlefield, it deals 1 damage to target opponent. So we're gonna go to the old roll the dice and figure it out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sorry, Vince. Lose a life. That's my turn though. So
That's what you get for
Didn't even
winning
get to
that
go
game.
yet, and I'm losing. Good lord.
pass it on to you.
Draw. I am going to follow Chris's thing there. I'm going to play Temple of Malice, and I will scry 1. Interesting. I'm going to leave that there, and go ahead, Dan.
Alright. I'm gonna play Frostboil Snarl. As Frostboil Snarl enters the battlefield, you may reveal an island or mountain card from your hand. If you don't, Frostboil Snarl enters the battlefield tapped. So there's a mountain.
Cool.
And
But not tapped. Why don't
Yeah,
you
so
stay
it's
with the group, Dan?
exactly. Well,
That's because he's going to use it.
yeah, but not right now. Go ahead.
What the heck? Oh, just for saying that, Ken. Lightning bolt.
Don't tempt him.
I'm waiting.
I
till
know.
I'm waiting till the end of Vince's turn.
Oh, okay.
He's trying to be all fancy with it.
It'll be quick,
Gotta cast those instants sometime.
It's true.
even now.
Play Landwar Wastes, and I will cast a Ghostly Pilfer. 2/1 Spirit Rogue. Whenever Ghostly Pilfer becomes untapped, I can pay 2. If I do, draw a card. Whenever an opponent casts a spell from anywhere other than their hand, draw a card. I can discard a card if Ghostly Pilfer can't be blocked this turn. Go ahead.
Pretty good card.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy. It costs 2. Draw. All right. So I can tap this for red or white. I will play an OG Desert. Tap it for a colorless mana, or I could tap it. Desert deals 1 damage to target attacking creature. Play this ability only during the end of combat step. So, old school.
That's a real desert right
That's
there.
a real desert. All right, I've nothing else I can do right now. Let's go ahead.
Alrighty. Untap and draw. And I think I'm going to do the same thing until I build everything up. I'm going to play Temple of Silence, and I will scry again. Oh, yeah, that's got to stay there too. And over to you, Dan. Or if you got something on my end.
What? No, I was bluffing.
Of course.
Alright,
Should've
draw.
thought about it.
You didn't even have to show us the mountain then.
I just
That's
wanted
how
to
he
do
had to
it.
sell the
I
blue.
had it.
Sorry, I had to sell it.
Alright, I'm gonna play an island, which I will then tap for some winged boots.
Nice.
Artifact equipment. Equipped creature has flying and ward 4, equipped for 1.
Incredibly strong boots. I like those a lot.
That's all I'm doing. Go ahead.
Those some good boots.
Just to push it over the top, it's just missing like hexproof, or not hexproof, haste. Or, well, no,
Yeah.
Shroud,
blue,
shroud proof.
shroud proof.
Flanking.
Like ward is pretty darn good.
Rampage 1.
Horsemanship.
Rampage 1.
Oh, that would be a good one.
Alrighty. Anyway,
I'm surprised that didn't exist in this set. Cowboy boots. Yeah, your creature has horsemanship.
Oh, if they brought that back.
that'd be funny.
That'd be out of control.
Alrighty, I'll play a Drowned Catacombs. Comes and play tap unless I control a swamp or island, which I do not, so that'll just be tapped. And
What a waste.
it's unfortunate. Vince, I get revenge for you. I'll poke Ken for 2. Go ahead.
Nothing happens? Okay.
Nope. You're good.
Alrighty. I will draw.
He just wants to pay 2 to
I'm shocked
draw
he
a
even
card.
did that because I thought for sure it was.
Nah, he wants to pay 2 and draw a card.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That's what it was, totally.
So I'll play a Painted Bluffs. Then I will tap for red, and I will play Magmatic Insight.
Boo.
As additional cost to cast this spell, discard a land. I will discard this Desert of the Indomitable, and I will draw 2 cards. Put me back to...
Getting some deja vu here.
Value for his commander.
Yeah.
Well, just put me back at full grip, so... Not mad. I will...
So you currently have 3 deserts.
Yes.
Okay.
So I will tap this, because I did play the Painted Bluffs, but I didn't read it. Taps for colorless, you pay 1, tap it to add 1 mana of any color. So I'm going to tap the desert to pay 1 into here, and I'm going to add a green, and then I'm going to play Crop Rotation.
Oh.
As an additional cost to play Crop Rotation, sacrifice a land. Search your library for a land card and put that land into play, then shuffle your library afterwards. I'm going to sacrifice this OG Desert, and I'm going to search for a land.
Any land?
Yeah.
Wow, that's good.
That's the power level.
Crop rotation's pretty good.
Well, here's the land I searched for. I'm getting a Stomping Ground. Enters the battlefield. You may pay 2 life. If you don't, it enters the battlefield tapped. I'm not gonna pay 2 life.
Oh, come on.
So
It's not a desert.
it's not. But I already had. There's a ton of deserts in this thing.
Needs the colors.
So I'm gonna shuffle and pass.
Okay, I will untap, and I will draw this card. Battlefield Forge that I can pay for colorless or red or white and does 1 damage to me. I'm going to tap this for black, and this is just colorless and other. I'm going to play Witch's Coven. Vampire Warlock 3/3 with Menace. Whenever I gain life, I may pay 1 swamp, and if I do, I get to return target creature card from my graveyard to my hand. Yeah, we'll see if that does anything. It currently doesn't.
It's pretty early.
But it's a
so
3/3 with Menace that I...
Yeah, that's nothing to sneeze about.
kinda blocks Chris up for now.
You.
Me and Dan sit here creatureless.
Yeah.
That's kind of why I was like, I probably should put a creature out now.
Get him out. Get him out now.
Do it before it gets crazier.
I will play a mountain, which I will then tap for a soul ring, which I will then
Oh, no.
tap with floating 1 for Stella Lee wildcard.
Boy.
Then with that floating 1,
Holy
I will equip it.
In response.
Aw.
Oh.
Wow, really?
Good thing I kept this open. I'm going to cast Baleful Mastery. I may pay 1 in black rather than pay the spell's mana cost. If 1 in the black cost is paid, an opponent draws a card. Ken, for hitting you, I will give you an extra card.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Very nice. Very
And I
nice.
will exile target creature Planeswalker. So I'm going to snipe Stella Lee before she can put her boots
Already.
on.
Wow.
Dang.
Did you have enough to put the boots on already?
Yeah, you did.
Yes,
Yeah,
you
I
did.
floated 1,
Yeah.
and now that
Oh.
floating 1 is doing nothing.
That's floating.
Well,
Universal
doing nothing.
sign for.
Dude, that was nice.
was-
Yeah.
Like he
That
had,
was
like
mean.
he just.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I'm
Sorry,
I
man.
wasn't expecting that.
Well, remember last time when Dan was, just cut on having to spend his turn either going off or recasting his commander. So that's kind of why I did that there.
Still me.
I'm just gonna go home. I don't want to be here anymore.
Oh.
All right, I'm going to draw.
We'll just put the laptop here. You can play us on Discord.
All right, I will play a Forest for turn. And then I will cast. I butchered this guy's name so hard. Kaiser, Ruthless Stalker. He partners with Ukima, Stalking Shadow. So
Oh,
when he
yeah.
enters the battlefield, I can go get Ukima, put him into my hand from my library, then shuffle. Whenever a creature I control deals combat damage to a player, put a +1/+1 counter on that creature. Ukima is a 2/2 whale wolf or
Whale wolf?
Whale wolf, yes.
Yeah. Can't be blocked, and when Ukima leaves the battlefield, it deals X damage to target player. You gain X life, where X is its power.
You know, 2 sets from now we're going to see whale wolves, right?
Oh, well,
Even more.
That's further back. That
Yeah,
was,
that's for my core. Yeah, 2019.
where we had a lot
That's
of
what I'm saying.
mixed up creatures.
Yeah, mutant sharkbo crabs.
That was a cool set.
Yeah, I'd love to go back to that set.
Okay.
Oh, they will.
And with this, I will declare Dan getting hit for 2, since everybody else has already been hit.
Except you.
Yeah.
True, so it's put me in quite the pickle now. Ghostly Pill for a deal damage. So
You're crazier than a long-tailed cat in a room full of rocking chairs.
All right.
Oh.
Yep. Thank you. And with that, I'll pass to Ken.
Here I go again. Untapping lands. Draw. Alright.
I think it'd been pretty cool if Yuma was actually the 3/10.
No.
Anybody who knows cowboy movies got that joke. So thank you for laughing. All three of you.
I got it. I just didn't think it was funny.
Oh, wow. So mean.
Well, yeah, because I killed his commander and poked him for 2. Of
I'm
course
in a bad mood. Yeah.
Now he wants to meet you at high noon tomorrow in the street. He's prepared.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to play a forest for turn, and then I'm going to tap 3 mana. And I will play Azusa, Lost but Seeking. You may play 2 additional lands on each of your turns. So, wait, does that mean I get to play 3?
2 additional.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's cool.
Yep.
Well, for my second land, I'll play Grasping Dunes. Then I will tap the Grasping Dunes and the forest, and I will cycle this Sheltered Thicket.
What's the Grasping Dunes do?
Grasping Dunes, sorry, you're
No,
right.
you're good. I just didn't know that one.
It taps for colorless. I can pay 1, tap it, sacrifice Grasping Dunes, put a -1/-1 counter on target creature. Activate this ability only time you could cast a sorcery.
Okay.
Thank you for that catch. Alright, and I can play another land for turn total of 3. So I will play Bristling Backwoods. Enters the battlefield tapped. When it enters the battlefield, do 1 damage to target opponent. You've been so nice to me, Chris. But you did attack me, so I at least got to do half of what you did to
That's
me.
fine. That's fair.
Nothing's fair here in the
It's okay.
Outlaws.
We're all criminals.
In the wild
Wild.
eastish.
The wild Midwest.
Wild northeast. Oh, midway state-wise, northeast state-wise.
With that, I'll pass.
All right, untap these and draw this, and okay. Let's play a Shadowborn Ridge. I could pay 1 to give me black and red. All right, I'm gonna pay this black and this black. 2 swamps for Dothy Voidwalker. It is a 3/2 with Shadow. If a card will be put into an opponent's graveyard from anywhere, instead exile it with a void counter on it. I can sacrifice Dothy Voidwalker, choose an exiled card an opponent owns with a void counter on it, and I may play that this turn without paying its mana cost.
Probably wish you had
Stealing
that.
spells? That's my shit.
It's a rogue. It's an outlaw, so therefore it fit into this bandit thing. You know, like, can I say?
Yeah, it's pretty good.
So mean. He's like,
Maybe. You probably won't even make it around a turn. Maybe
I'm tapped out, so you don't have to worry about me.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to attack Chris because I know he's got Ukama, but man, you are getting a lot of lands out.
Yeah.
So I think I'm gonna attack
Uh-oh.
you for 3. It is menace anyways.
Oh, okay. So I have to. 2, 3, and that's nothing happens upon attack. I'm
Nope.
sorry. Okay.
It just has menace, and whenever I gain life, I can pay a swamp. If I do, I can return a creature card from my graveyard to my hand.
Oh, that was a swamp. I thought, man, you got a piece of schmutz on your card.
I know. They tend to do that sometimes.
I know. It's a weird place.
Oh, come on, Dan.
Dude, damn.
I want to play my commander, but I drew that, so I was like, yeah.
That's pretty good.
Oh, that was damn. touch toes.
He's thinking.
Yeah, I'm thinking I don't got much going on. I'm gonna play Cascade Bluffs, then I will tap 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Stella.
For real this time.
Stella.
Chris is tapped out, so there's no response.
Yeah,
I'm gonna tap 1 to put the boots on.
Oh, wait.
Seriously
No,
protected.
sorry.
Seriously protected. Yeah, I'm playing, what's that? If you have your commander. No,
All right,
wait, you
go
don't.
ahead.
You don't.
I don't.
Yeah, so he can't even do that.
Can't even do that.
All set there, Dan?
Yep.
Unless he had a force of will on his own.
Okay, well, untap.
All right.
Think about paying for this ghostly pilfer. Yeah, you know what? Sure.
Oh, there it is.
I'll pay the 2 since it became untapped to draw a card.
Oh,
Cool. And then I will draw another card for my draw step.
not cool.
Sweet.
No.
It's cool for me.
Not really, you're out of mana.
Let's go with a forest, and I will, since I can do it, cast Ukima, Step Shadow. Fun stuff.
I don't like
No.
that card.
I think it's fun stuff.
I think it's neat.
Fence with the Voidwalker, but I can't block because it has Shadow. Haha.
Yeah.
Vince is like, I don't care. Yeah, I'll go for Vince for 6.
Wow.
So, Khazar and Ghostly Pilfer, they'll both get a counter since they both dealt damage.
You should block and kill one of them.
This has
She
shadow.
can't.
I can't block and it can't be blocked.
He can only
Bummer.
he can only block or be blocked by other creatures with Shadow.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I will pass the turn.
Fine. Everything's gonna be fine.
Well, he now has a 4/3.
I know.
Lets him.
Pesky.
Yeah. Whenever it does damage and stuff, I don't remember.
Well, this is the one that cares
Yeah.
about the creatures dealing damage.
Oh, okay.
Card draw. He gets a lot of card draw off.
Draw. Alright. So I'm going to play a new desert. Arid Archway. Enters the battlefield tapped. When Arid Archway enters the battlefield, return a land you control to its owner's hand. If another desert was returned to this way, surveil 1. It taps for 2 colorless. So I'll return this desert, this bristling backwoods, to my hand. And I will surveil. I do want that there. Then I'll play a second land for turn. Thank you, Azusa. I'll play the bristling backwoods. We'll have it do damage to somebody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yeah. Yeah.
We willed the dice for that.
You willed it to happen.
Well, I mean, you're at 33. I got nothing.
I know, I'm
going
like,
on, and
why are
Chris
you
is dominating
choosing
this
me?
game. I'm like, what's the choice about? Just,
Oh, that's so funny.
Ping the person with the highest life. It's usually correct.
1 to 6, 7 to 12.
On a 6 dice.
I will play Hour of Promise. Search your library for up to 2 land cards. Put them onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle. Then if you control 3 or more deserts, create 2 black zombie creature tokens. Hey, I control 5 deserts, so let me search for 2 land cards. Okay. Found my 2 lands. Okay, so since Hour of Promise is making me search for 2 land cards, it doesn't matter what they are. So they enter the battlefield tapped. That's okay. That goes to exile. Void. So I'm getting Cactus Preserve. It enters battlefield tapped. Anyways, I get to add 1 mana of any type that a land you control could produce. Pay 3 until the end of turn. Cactus Preserve becomes an XX green plant creature with reach, where X is the greatest mana value among your commanders. It's still a land.
That's a mouthful.
Do you control 3 or more deserts?
1, 2, 3, 4, or 4 or 5.
Then you get
Two zombies.
2 black zombies.
I was going to finish the land.
Oh, my
first.
bad.
The other land I'm getting is a Bountiful Promenade. Enters the battlefield tapped, but it has to because of the Hour of Promise. Unless you have 2 or more opponents, which I do. It taps for green and white. Let me get some Zambonis.
There it is.
There they are, and I have 2 Zambonis.
He has blockers now for your menace.
True. I have a whole bunch of lands, and they're all tapped, and I'm stacked up on blockers, so I'm going to pass my turn.
On your end step.
Oh!
So you're saying that Pilfer's more important than the Yukima?
I don't know.
Oh, because you were saying something about
Well, all I know is he's getting card draw off of this.
I understand.
This is allowing him to buff it every turn because
Right.
it doesn't get blocked and die because it keeps getting larger.
Right.
And now we got that card, and I wasn't paying attention.
He's only getting card draw if he has like 2 untapped lands at the beginning of his upkeep.
Well, you
Which I
untap.
could shoot.
Untap by
Yeah.
untapping.
Yeah, I can
And
shoot.
then you can immediately tap too, so he can.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I just don't know
At
which
his
one's
upkeep, he
more
untaps
important.
his land, and then he can pay 2 to.
Yeah, this
play
will trigger
untaps
when it
that.
untaps. Yeah, if I want to.
So
I
he
can
always
pay
has
two.
the 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
And they could be
Choices,
unblockable.
choices.
That's
I'm gonna
the-
pay 1 for black and red. I feel like it's gonna be bad no matter what. I will terminate the Pilfer.
Okay.
So that'll go into exile.
Yep. Put the void counter on it.
Now I have a graveyard. Now I'll go to my turn. Untap.
Sure do.
And draw. I will play Swamp. I feel like I should probably cast my commander now.
Got to get away.
1 for black and red and white and other. And I'll cast my commander. Olivia, Opulent Outlaw, Flying Lifelink 3/3. Whenever 1 or more outlaws I control deal combat damage to a player, create a treasure token, and I can pay 3 to sacrifice 2 treasures to put 2/1/1 counters on each creature I control. I need to get damage in somewhere so I can start making some treasures. I guess I'll tag you for 3, Chris.
Yep.
And Ken, I'll tag you with the shadow, so 3.
Okay.
That gives me 2 treasure tokens, so more importantly, that's why I actually did it.
This is. For some reason, I keep thinking there's something upon impact. You know, it's like
Something upon impact.
Well,
it says.
you hit me, so you know, it's like, oh no, something happened.
So that gives me 2 treasure tokens.
2
Second main. Man, like I said.
Did you add Brass's bountiful thing to that? So where you have like 20?
The what and the who's and the thing and the
Oh,
thing?
Brass's bounty, he gets a bunch of mana?
No,
treasure?
the other one.
Treasure
You win the
vaults
game if you have
usually.
X.
Oh,
Treasures. That's a good secondary
yeah.
win con. Brass's bounty.
no, it's
One more mana. Sadly, I don't.
blanking on that card.
I can see the picture. I can't think of the name.
I can think of the name. I can't see the picture. Just kidding. Go ahead, Dan.
Revel in Riches.
Rebel.
Oh, Revel Rich. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one. It's black.
Yeah.
That's right there.
That's
You know.
yeah. I think I put that in there.
Cool card.
I will play a Reliquary Tower, so I have no maximum hand size. Then 1, 2, 3, 4. I am going to plot this card.
Plot. He's plotting and scheming.
The card is plotted.
Okay.
There.
Yeah. So you
Let's see.
can cast it for free on a future turn.
Yep. A lot of stuff here can't be blocked, so I'm just gonna swing at Chris for 2 in the air.
Yeah, you're in the air, so
He's
got an
flying.
advantage there. So
Yeah.
He could fly.
There's wings on them boots.
Boots
All
with
right,
the fur.
that's all I'm doing. Go ahead.
All right. Untap. Draw off turn. Let's go with Exotic Orchard.
how exotic is it?
Oh, it's pretty exotic. I think now is a decent time. Let's go for my commander, Gonti.
Oh man,
Candy Acquisitioner.
it's almost all 4.
Yeah. Almost. Yuma's going to be here soon.
Yeah.
Probably.
Train's coming from Yuma.
Maybe I get here by 3:10.
310 from Yuma.
Oh, so you did get my joke from earlier.
Yeah, it just wasn't funny.
Ouch, it hurts. It's fine.
Burns as much as the burn in your deck.
It's referencing a movie that exists is not the same as a joke.
It's fair.
Go to combat.
Reservoir Dogs.
stuck in the middle with
Get it,
you.
Mr. Green. Get it.
Alright, let's go this way. So Ukima is poking at Vince for 2, and Kazar is poking at Dan for 4.
Kazar. Okay, he knows my creature's bigger, so there's a reason. So I'm just
Well, it
gonna
can't be
take...
blocked, so that's why.
Oh, it can't be?
Yeah.
That's the part I missed.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Kazar's gonna grow. Ukima's gonna grow.
Give Kazar that.
Then-
aggro.
Whenever one or more creatures I control deal combat damage to a player, look at the top card of that player's library, then exile it face down. So I get to look at both Dan and Vince's top card.
Darn it. In my head. Cool.
And the scene.
Alright, so these are exiled face down. I can play them.
Which one was mine?
Good question. I mean, play the card for as long as it remains exiled, and mana of any type can be spent. To
I'm
cast
doing that.
spell.
Why are you doing that?
Right. Well, you got this. Just
Yeah.
fits the architect of it. You know.
Yeah. Then main phase 2.
He's a rogue.
I'll cast Slitherblade. It's a 1/2 and can't be blocked.
Oh, that's no Slitherblade. Wow.
Go ahead, Ken.
Pardon me.
Just gonna steal cards from all of us.
Sling blade. Get the joke?
See, that was funny. Why didn't you do that?
Oh my god. Draw.
It's all about.
Sometimes you gotta.
It's all about timing and
It
presentation.
is. You gotta know when to hold them, know when to fold them, know when to walk away, know when to run, know when to let Ken take his
Forrest
turn.
Gump.
Doing it now. 1, 2, 3. So he
John
just.
Denver was full of shit, man.
Okay, so forest, mountain, plains, and then I just need 2, so I'll get it from Arid Archway, and I will play Yuma.
We've done it. Everybody's played their commander.
Oh, 4 commanders! Yay!
And they're alive. Nobody's board wiped yet.
And now,
Spell costs 1 less to cast for each land in your graveyard, which I had 3.
land or desert?
When he enters the battlefield, it says land.
Wow.
When he enters the battlefield or attacks, you may sacrifice a land. If you do, draw a card. Do I want to?
There's
Yes.
haste too?
No.
Oh.
I will sacrifice this Painted Bluff, which is a desert, and whenever a desert card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, create a 4/2 plant
Your
warrior
desert's in exile.
creature token.
With a void counter on it.
I was trying to avoid that.
I was trying to avoid Walker there. Because it's like, no. Not allowed.
Well, I'll pay a green and I'll put this out. I'm going to play an exploration. You may play an additional land on each of your turns.
Yeah, because, 4 lands a turn is pretty simple.
That's right. All right.
Waiting for him to get Crucible out. And he just
That's
plays all of
coming.
his lands.
Well, he's got to go.
Yeah.
He's got to go.
You already got a lot of lands in your graveyard.
3. That's
Oops,
just
sorry.
3. I'm still going to hold up for now. I don't feel like I'm in a position to open myself up like that. So, pass.
Alrighty. Untap. And draw this. I'll play Plains as my land for turn. White and 1 and 2, 3. I will play Smothering Tide. Enchantment: when an opponent draws a card, that player may pay 2. If that player doesn't, I create a colorless treasure artifact token with sacrifice this artifact and 1 mana of any color.
Let's pay 2.
Yep.
So the whole game, you're going to pay the 2? You're going to pay the 2.
You just tell me I'm not paying the 2, and then I'll make treasures.
I know what you're going to ask everybody now.
Let's go with red, other, and one of my treasures. I'm going to play Seize the Spotlight.
Whoa.
For each opponent chooses Fame or Fortune. For each player who chooses Fame, gain control of a creature that player controls until end of turn. Untap those creatures, they gain haste until end of turn. For each player who chooses Fortune, I draw a card and create a treasure token.
Fair
you're gonna let it.
Cards and hand bins?
So I have 2.
Okay.
So it's either draw a card and create a treasure, or give me a creature till end of turn. Interesting.
Same.
Really?
That was super nice.
It's until end of turn.
Yeah.
We get to choose the creature.
Yep.
That's attached to it, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
So I
Boots
get,
are still,
yeah, it's still on it.
I just figured.
Dan still controls the boots, but you control the creature. So,
Yeah.
Yeah. I will also choose Fame.
Really?
Yeah. What do you want?
I thought we choose.
He only had a choice of 1, so.
Give me the. Wait a minute.
confusing.
Your commander just came out?
Yeah, but you get them. They gain haste.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, give me
so-
a commander then, because that's the big boy.
And I will choose Fortune. Enjoy your card and your treasure.
Card?
Your treasure.
Treasure.
Just pouring gas
Damage
on
is
that.
damage, but a card could be anything.
Yeah.
It could even be a boat.
Could even be a damage.
All right. Well,
Deep subject.
that helps.
I'm just thinking he's not playing sack outlets, and this is where he plays Goblin Bombardment and kills our commanders. And we're like, oh.
I am going to pay my 2 treasures
Oh shoot, he's doing it.
for lightning greaves.
Oh.
And I'm just going to put that on my commander, so it has. It's already been there. Haste and shroud.
Boots on Olivia.
I probably should attack people. Ken, you have a lot of stuff. Do you have anything in the air?
Nah.
Just blocks in the air?
Yes.
I don't like that.
Just one reacher.
One reacher. Man, this can be.
Surprised you didn't take my Okima, honestly. But
Well,
I get what you're saying. Gonti's huge, so
yeah, he's
He's huge.
it's big. I think I'm going to attack Ken with Gonti, and I will attack. I'll just attack Dan with his guy. And Chris, you don't have flying?
correct.
I'll attack you with my commander for 3.
Sure.
And do I want to go in? Because this has menace. Ken, the shadow one at you again, and then Chris, I'll also do this menace guy for 3.
Okay, so we'll take it.
So that's all my declare attacks. Yeah, so 5/5, and the unblockable technically 3/2 at Ken. Chris 3 and 3 with my commander,
Yep.
and Dan has 2.
I took the 2.
All right, so that is a rogue, and Chris took his 3 and 3, which is a warlock.
Let's see how Ken blocks.
Vampire. Yeah.
Yeah, I can't block, but
So
Ken
far,
can
I
block.
got 3,
Well, I have to take the shadow.
4. Okay.
2, 3. But I don't have to take the Gonti. I'm not gonna take it. Bovine Intervention. Destroy target artifact or creature. Its controller creates a 2/2 white ox creature token. This goes to
Thank you.
the Void Isle.
Okay, so 4 creatures that were a outlaw actually did damage, because Dan's is a rogue. So I create 4 treasure tokens,
Nice.
Where's my bovine?
and then
Second.
when we go to the second main, I will cash in my 4 treasures to cast Greywater's Fixer. It is a 4/4 that says each outlaw card in my graveyard has Encore X, where X is its mana value, and Encore is exile it and pay its Encore cost for each opponent. Create a copy that attacks that opponent if able. They gain haste and sacrifice them at the end step. More importantly, it's a blocker since I attack with everything. And then that's all my manas and stuff. Sorry, Dan. Go ahead.
What's the largest creature on the board?
On the board,
4/4?
Probably my
6/6.
6/6.
Yeah, it's
6/6. All right.
Dan, you drew a card.
Yeah, you're gonna
Yeah.
pay 2.
No.
Treasure. He's got a nose ring. Nice. Cool. I got an ox and a fixer.
Okay, what's all this?
What's
All
all
right.
this then?
I'm going to pay
Oh my gosh.
2 for expressive iteration. Look at the top 3 cards of your library, put one of them in your hand, one of them on the bottom of your library,
That's a
and
bonus
then exile one of them. You may play the exiled card this turn.
It's a good card.
Alright, I'm going to send that one to my hand, this one to exile, this one to the bottom of my graveyard.
To the boot.
Bottom?
Are you ready?
All right, let's move
Does
on.
that go void?
Yeah, that's exile with the void counter on it.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
I might want to know what it is.
It's a good card. You do want to know what it is.
Let's roll the dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Volcanic Torrent. Cascade.
Oh.
Alright, so Cascade, that trigger,
Second
then that.
However you want to, how do you want to stack it?
Yeah, it's up to you.
Yep. See, so right now you're casting this. This is your second spell. You have a cascade trigger on the stack, and you can also activate your commander if you want to.
Let's do the commander first. Alright. Whenever you cast your second spell each turn, exile the top card of your library until your next turn. You may play that card. Well, bummer.
Did you play land this turn?
I have not, but I also have another land in
I
exile that
see.
I can play this turn.
I see. Okay.
So I can only do one of them. Alright, now let's cascade.
Yep.
Non-land card, costs less than 5. Double vision. Whenever you cast your first instant or sorcery spell each turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for that copy.
That's a 5.
Damn,
Yeah.
Diggity.
that would have been good.
That-
Refuse.
That is equal to both halves.
Cool. That's good. I don't want refuse anyways, because what am I going to target? Oh, great. A 1-drop of opt. Alright. So we will opt. What happens to these? These go
Bottom in a random order.
on the bottom. The order they came off is random.
Fair points all around.
Hey.
Alright, scry 1, draw a card.
On that draw, do you want to pay 2?
Nope.
Treasure.
He actually can't.
Alright, that goes there. Now, we finally resolve Volcanic Torrent. So I have cast 2 spells, 3 including Volcanic Torrent. So 3 damage to each creature and each planeswalker your opponents control, where 3 is the number of spells I've cast this turn.
Oh, there's the board wipe.
It's not a complete board wipe.
It's pretty good.
It's pretty.
No, it is. Everything's going into exile
how
still,
does-
right?
Yeah, that's what I was about to.
Yeah, Voidwalker's gonna see everything die with it, so if they get
But I
exiled,
lose
like,
Voidwalker,
Yeah.
so... I lose my Coven. Oh, man, I lose my Ox.
Okima's leaving the battlefield, so I get to deal X damage to target player, and I gain X life. For X is Okima's power. It's
Commander.
currently 3, so I'm gonna hit Vince.
And Greaves. This is still alive because it's a 4/4.
Yeah, nice 6/6. So.
Kaiser is a 5/5 right now.
I mean, that was actually probably
That's
a
pretty
good
slick.
move right there.
Does
I needed to catch
Is
up,
this
and
thing
I needed to
protected?
clean
Is
some
this-
stuff
I'm
out.
not even
Commander
mad.
His commander's
I
4
was
toughness.
pretty
I
far
just kind
ahead.
of well. Plus, it says creatures my opponents control, so you don't control him.
Yeah, that too.
That's nice.
Alright, so I still haven't played a land for turn. I guess I would rather have the mountain. So there I have a mountain. I won't be able to play that island, it's exiled. Then I'm gonna play this sorcery. Lock and load, draw a card, then draw a card for each other instant and sorcery spell you've cast this turn, and I'm gonna copy it.
Nice.
that one won't
So-
go to exile?
How many cards you drawn?
He's gonna
That's a good question.
He's
So
gonna draw 3 off of this one, and because he's copying it, or sorry, 1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
I think it counts it
Draw a card. Yeah, it counts
each other.
Yes,
so it doesn't count itself.
Plus the previous 3 is going to be 4. Then your copy is going to draw you 5 because you draw 1, and then this counts towards the spell cast.
So how many?
9.
Are you going to pay? Oh, boy. I'm at 11 for
You're welcome.
treasures.
1, 2,
Now, if I only had cards in my
3,
hand that I could
4,
use,
5,
because I used all my
6,
treasures last turn to cast all my stuff that's in the graveyard.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah, that's a feeling too.
What's letting you draw all that stuff? Alright. Well, that's all I can do.
All right, all set there, Dan.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Untap. You have 11 treasures, Vince.
I do. I have 1 card in my hand.
True. I'll draw. You may
1.
have a treasure.
Yay!
That was
Card.
Come on, Fireball. Just kidding. you know.
No, you're fine.
I really don't.
I was actually
fireballs.
planning on paying for it, and then Dan drew a million cards, so doesn't matter now. Play Reliquary Tower, and I will.
Your kindness will not go unnoticed.
Look, I need cards. I'm behind.
Fair.
And I'm going to destroy all artifacts.
Well, at least wait till my next turn.
That would be funny.
How?
Alright, first I'm going to cast Shadow Mage Infiltrator. Is it Larry Finkel? Who's the champion? No, I'm dead serious.
Finkel is Einhorn.
Yeah.
Einhorn is Finkel.
Shadow Mage Infiltrator, 1/3 human wizard, has fear. This creature can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and/or black creatures. Whenever Shadow Mage Infiltrator deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. And then I will cast a spell from exile, thanks to Gonti's effect. That's not it. I cast Vince's Requisition Raid. 1 white, spree. Choose 1 or more additional costs. I'm going to choose all modes, so I'm going to destroy target artifact. It's going to be your boots. Destroy target enchantment, which will be the Smothering Tithe. You got enough value out of that,
What
thank
the
you.
damn hell did I do?
And then I'll put a +1/+1 counter on each creature target player controls.
Yeah.
That's what we thought.
Man,
Sorry.
friendship is not a thing. It's like we're all just trying to kill each other and win. Friendship!
What a concept. Here you go, Vince. That's in your graveyard now since I cast it.
Just like, what I do?
Yeah.
So what does that thing do?
His turn, he got rid of all my creatures. His turn, he got rid of my
Yeah.
enchantments and artifacts. Like, I'm here.
Outlaws cost X less to cast.
Each outlaw card in my graveyard has Encore X, where X is the mana value.
Ooh, sick.
And it's a 4/4, and it's
pretty
it's a
good.
mercenary lizard.
All
Pretty
right.
good.
I'll attack you with a 6/6.
Yep.
Pretty good.
Oop. Make my creature grow. Go ahead, Ken. That's all I
Untap.
got.
Untap, draw. Let's see. I'll pay 5 and I will play Perennial Behemoth. It's artifact beast. You may play land cards from your graveyard. 2 green to unearth it. It's a 2/7.
Good thing Sousa's going now.
Yeah. Well, no, he has expiration.
I saw that.
I know, but still.
True.
It would have been 4 more. So
Oh, yeah.
more.
For sure.
Shut up. Speaking of that, I do need.
I
haven't played haven't played a land this
Oh,
turn.
you did.
So I will play this Sheltered Thicket from the graveyard. From a land for turn, because I haven't played a land yet. Now I need to swing Yuma at somebody. I will pay 3. Until end of turn, Cactus Preserve becomes an XX green plant creature token with reach, where X is the greatest mana value among your commanders. It's still a land. So this is an 8/8 cacti.
One cacti.
Give Vince a state of execution.
What the hell?
I'll swing this 8/8 at Dan, and I'll swing my 6/6 commander at Chris.
Oh,
Do you have
And
trample?
no,
Okay. You have attack trigger, if I believe.
I do.
Correct.
Yes, you're ready to do. When he attacks, I may sacrifice the land. If I do, draw a card. If it's a desert, I'm going to choose this bristling backwoods. It's a desert, so I will create a 4/2 plant warrior with reach, and I will draw a card for that sacrifice. And I'm out of lands, but okay. So Dan 8, Chris 6.
You played 1 land this turn?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I could play an additional lands in my second main. I will play an additional.
Is that also your commander?
No.
No, this is just
Can't
a
have
land
the
that's an
other
8/8
Oh, okay.
cactus. Now, when my turn's done, it goes back to being a land that's just tapped. Vince is right. I can play an additional land, and I will play on my. So I will play this bristling backwoods. It'll do 1 damage to Vince when it
Damn
enters
it.
the
I'm the
battlefield.
one that told you.
Best friends.
24, 24, 24.
All right, Vince, you know what must be done.
Yeah.
Get him to 24.
Thank you for getting rid of all my stuff.
Oh, shit.
Wow.
I mean, that too.
That's my turn. Go ahead.
Alright, let's see. Untap all this and draw this. Okay.
It's okay. Vince just has 19 mana. His disposable.
Yeah, but I can't get it back anymore. That makes me
Never
sad.
know. You never know what
I
you drew.
need to
You could recast your
pay-
commander with impunity.
with a pure and then
He's loaded down with more
one-
gold and a Wells Fargo stagecoach trying to go cross country.
So I gotta tap all my mana for my commander.
Wow.
Well, not all your mana.
Well,
All my land. I think I'm going to encore my creatures in my graveyard, which is the Vine Witch Coven and the Dothy Voidwalker. So I have to pay 5 with the treasures, which brings me down to 7.
Yo.
it's a Vine Witch.
Right? Right.
What deli did you get that Vine Witch from?
So these have they have haste, and they have to. There's a copy for everybody that attacks them or
Yep.
whatnots.
Yeah. Oh.
And then they go away at the end of the
Yep.
turn. But before, I'm going to pay 3 more treasures, so that's
Yeah.
going to take me down to 4.
That's a lot.
Yeah, but it's going to be for Rakish Crew. It's an enchantment that says when Rakish Crew enters the battlefield, I get to create a 1/1 red mercenary. So that's that. Then the mercenary creature token with tap, and I can have target creature I control get +1/+1 till end of turn. Second part's more important. Whenever an outlaw I control dies, each opponent loses 1 life, and I gain 1 life. And with Encore, I'm going to lose a lot.
Yeah.
So, now
For attacks and more, it's Encore.
you
I'm a jerk.
know it.
So everybody gets one. Yeah.
So yeah, one of these is going at everybody, but also I got to do something with these.
These don't have haste, though. Or this is good. This
These have, yeah, you're right. This has been out. So
eliminated.
should I not?
I definitely can't block the shadow.
There are a few who can.
Right.
I wasn't prepared for this. Oh, think you can.
You didn't
Think.
have the anti-shadow
I
tech?
think I'm just gonna attack with the copies only.
the
'Cause
Encores.
this just came out, and I may need to block before it gets back to my turn.
Right.
So yeah, so it's one of the each at all of you guys.
How big?
So 3 and 3.
6 at me.
Yeah,
Yep.
and then same 2 at you, 2 at you.
Yep. Can you block anything?
I will use both of them to block the Vein Witch.
Okay.
So one of these will die because of that, right?
That's 7. So
Right, but this is
Yeah, he can assign damage to kill your token.
yeah, that's definitely.
You're gonna do that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. And then I'll take 3 from the Void Witch.
Okay, and you took everything.
I had to. I can't block.
All right,
There's your
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I do get 5 treasures
Nice.
because of my commander.
Right.
That's the first part. 5. What did I have? 3. So I
Comes
go
with a
back to
Void Witch.
8. So that goes back to 8. And then what do I have here? Am I gonna do anything on my?
Did you
second?
gain any life?
things. He has not.
Nope.
okay.
Unfortunately,
All right.
that didn't work. But that's okay.
Yeah, it would have worked if she had gotten out there.
Alright, so the mercenaries did the damage, I gained that. I guess I'm not gonna do my second main because I'm not gonna cast anything else. But I will move to my end step. So I'm going to lose 2, 3. So everybody is going to take 6, and I'm gonna gain 6.
Yep.
Wow. So, does it see that gain of 6?
No.
Okay.
No, I can't. No.
No, it's death is causing the life gain. So,
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yep.
Wrong way.
I wish I could have
Ouch.
did more with that, but that card was that does work pretty good with.
Causes.
No, it's true. Nothing.
Okay.
That was my end step, so you can go ahead. Like I said, these are exiled now.
Alright, I'm tired of getting attacked.
Oh.
So,
I'm sorry.
pay 3 for propaganda. Creatures can't attack me unless their controller pays 2 for each creature they control that's attacking me.
Well, that was fair.
Yeah.
Let's keep things going by paying 2, 3 for a gutter snipe. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery, Gutter Snipe deals 2 damage to each opponent. Whenever I cast my second spell each turn, exile the top card of my library. Until end of turn, I may play that card.
What do you got?
Mount.
Do you get to see?
Yeah, exile face up.
Alright.
Ooh,
Arl's
sick.
Expertise. Unfortunately, I don't have enough mana to play it, and I'm not going to have enough mana to play it.
It wasn't for free.
No.
No.
Ugh, okay. Just
That's just the cost of the commander, you know. It sucks.
You win some, you lose some.
take the good, take the bad.
Takes a life.
Continue on. I haven't played a land for turn, so here's a Ferris Lake.
Which one?
Ferris
Oh, okay.
Lake.
Okay.
Lady
It's a signet land.
Which I will tap 1 to tap it to get an Is It Signet.
I think that's fun.
Signet into signet.
Alright, I'm gonna tap a land, tap the Signet to get a Goblin Electromancer. Instant and sorcery spells I cast cost 1 less to cast.
Got his electrolytes.
Alright, I'm out of mana.
Gatorade.
Go ahead.
Okay, I one tap.
Don's playing the goblin deck without telling
Drop
us.
turn. Dan with the goblin deck.
I mean, those were in there originally. Those aren't even ones
Those are
put in.
good.
It's just
for that,
goblins back to back. It's like secret goblin deck. There's also that one where you play Wizened or something like that, where you play 2 goblins that have prowess.
Oh yeah.
That's a pretty good card,
Yeah.
actually. Especially in your case, Dan. A prowess is pretty powerful in your deck. There's some pretty cheap prowess cards out there that, you know.
Vince, what instant sorceries do you have in your graveyard?
I have the requisition raid that you've already used.
Yep.
And I have Seize the Spotlight, which I hear is pretty good. And Terminate, which obviously is, you know,
I don't have
terminate.
it right here.
I know what you have. in
Oh,
your
wow.
graveyard.
Jeez. It's like you're on
Sorry.
the, it's
Then
like
I
you're on
have
this side of the
the
table.
enchantment and artifact that you blew up.
Spicy. Okay. I'm going to cast Arcane Heist.
Whoa.
It's a sorcery. I may cast target instant or sorcery card from an opponent's graveyard without paying its mana cost. That spell would be put into their graveyard, exile it instead. It also has Cipher. So after the spell resolves, then I may exile it and encode it on a creature I control. Whenever that creature deals combat damage to a player, its controllers may cast a copy of the encoded card without paying its mana cost. So,
Pretty good.
Vince, I'm going to cast your Fame and what is it? Fame and Fortune.
Other people have stuff in their graveyard.
Yeah, but you got the
Not
removal,
really.
and that's what he's
Thanks
after.
to you.
Oh.
No.
Alright, seize the spotlight, thank you. Alright, each opponent chooses Fame or Fortune. For each player who chooses Fame, gain control of a creature that player controls for one turn. Tap those creatures, they gain haste. For each player who chooses Fortune, draw a card and make a treasure token. Starting with Ken, what's your vote?
Fortune.
What? Fortune.
Yeah, unfortunately I have to choose Fortune.
Alright, so treasure.
Oh. I see what you did there. Unfortunate.
Yeah. Fortune. Dan, what do you choose?
Fame, what do you want?
I ain't giving him cards.
That's the thing. It sucks both ways. That's why it's a good card.
Yeah. I like that card.
He has to pay 2 mana to attack me, so I figured he's gonna
Yeah,
use it to attack.
I don't want to attack
I'm
Dan this
sure.
turn cycle anyway.
Oh, wow.
Plus, I'm losing.
You got fear,
Surprise.
ruthless deficiency, almost fanatical devotion to the Pope, and a late night out.
Fear is fear. Surprise is haste. Fear is surprise.
Well, surprise is flash creature.
Oh.
What if I borrow your commander, Dan?
Yes.
Here's a commander, Dan.
Alright, so that's exiled, and I will encode Arcane Heist onto my Shadow Mage Infiltrator.
This game has been meaner than the Revenge deck game.
That revenge deck game was pretty mean.
I don't know. This feels meaner so far.
Still.
I'll play an island as my land for
The word revenge got used more in that game.
I'll
but-
do it. Let me do it. Getting pretty cutthroat out here.
Gotta be quick or dead.
All in. Let's go.
Fistful of dollars.
Alright, I'm sending Stella Lee and Shadow Mage Infiltrator at Vince.
How much?
So 2/4 with fear. You can only block it with artifact creatures or black creatures, and then Stella Lee's flying. So currently it's
2 in the air.
This is black. How big is that?
It's black?
Yeah.
I didn't anticipate this.
Yeah, I did not. I
It's
thought,
a 2/4.
I thought it was a Boros creature, to be honest.
No.
No, well,
2/4.
I was myself. Yeah,
How big is it?
they're both 2/4s.
I'll block the 2/4 with a 4/4, and the other thing I can't block either.
It's in the air.
In the air.
And
Oh.
it's got flying. This is in the
Wait, how
too.
big is that
It's a
though?
2/4.
2/4.
No, you can do it.
Yeah, but
She's
he
a
probably
3/3,
has
you're to
something.
gain life.
Yeah, he probably has something in his hand. I don't want to lose my commander.
It's a,
Really?
Yep.
It's a
I trust me. He's got untapped land. So how much do I have to take from the other one too?
So you're not blocking Stella Lee.
No.
Before damage.
yeah. Okay.
That's why it is.
There it is.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, he's gonna ninjutsu something in. God damn it.
You got it, Dan.
So I'd rather take the damage and lose my commanders.
Silent Blade Oni.
Again, it's back.
I didn't actually cast this the first time.
So 6.
Yep, it's going to be 6, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player, look at that player's hand. I may cast a spell from among those cards without paying its mana cost.
That's like Dan's card.
And the other thing dies then.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Alright.
Blows.
Oh, there's my entire hand.
Cast it, that's the trick.
Nobody.
Yeah, I don't see why not.
Wow, I can cast this. That's
Yeah.
sweet. Also make my Silent Blade Oni bigger. I'll cast Impulsive Pilfer. When it dies, make a treasure token, and it has Encore.
That's what I was going to use. That
Sweet.
encore.
Taste of the words.
Aha! Chump blockers. We got them.
Chumpies.
You have 1.
Is that one ciphered on there? Or? Oh no, you.
No, I lost the
Yeah,
cipher
I
card.
get it.
Sad face.
He is the fixer.
Sad face McGee. Well,
See, I would have lost my commander if I had a block, so there you go.
fix him up next time. Go ahead, Ken.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
This is just
I
a
knew
question
better.
that doesn't really need to be.
What's up?
That's flying. You would have blocked it, but then it's on the ground. Oh yeah, no wait, never mind.
No, if he blocked it, I would have been able to ninjutsu, but because he guessed wrong as to my bluff, he decided to let it go through, which is what
Okay.
I wanted in the first place.
Just double check.
Yeah.
All right, untap. Draw.
Hey, there he is.
Play a land from my graveyard. I'll play this desert.
The legendary desert.
That's right. Oh, gee. Oh, forgot to untap him. Okay. I will tap said desert for a soul ring. Bring that heat. I too need card draw. So I will pay 2 red, and I'll pay 1, 2, 3, 4. And I'll play Nahiri's Lithoforming. Sacrifice X lands where X is 4. For each land sacrificed this way, draw a card. You may play X additional lands this turn. Lands you control enter the battlefield tapped this turn.
Sick.
Yeah. So these 4 lands go to the graveyard,
Poo.
and then I draw. I'll look at these for a second here. Okay. Nahiri's Lithoforming went, and I play all lands I drew. They enter the battlefield tapped, so there's a basic forest, and here's Jetmir's Garden. It's a mountain forest plains. Enters the battlefield tapped anyways. At least I got 2 cards drawn out of that. I think the logical direction to go is combat, right?
Nah.
No?
Maybe.
Okay.
Punch Vince.
It's overrated.
Punch you.
So we're turning this we're turning this cacti into an 8/8 cactus.
It's so huge.
So big.
Is it?
It's an 8/8.
Oh.
8/8. It's
For a reason.
power and toughness equal to your commander's casting cost.
Oh, commanders
Yeah.
mana cost.
Yeah, the greatest mana among commanders.
Oh, so you could have multiple commanders?
Greatest
using it?
mana among
Well, yeah, if you're playing
commanders you
partners.
control.
Yeah.
Yeah, that actually could be pretty versatile in other decks.
Huh. Alright.
So I attacked you, and you.
Oh, get out
And
of
I
here.
didn't attack
Yes, you did.
you last turn.
Yes, you did.
I hit you for 1 damage last turn.
Yes, see? Still counts.
Still.
You're also winning.
Well,
Sort of.
Life total, not board state.
okay, so I'm definitely sending the 8/8 at you.
Man.
It's not
Yeah.
trample.
Okay.
You might have missed a train.
How much
Well,
mana
there's still a
do you
chance to
have
catch
open?
up.
I have 2. Odd, even.
Thank you.
Get it right. Sorry, Dan. Attacking you with a 6.
You have to pay 2 to attack me.
Yep. That's 1.
2.
That's 2.
Oh, wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
All right. I will block your 8/8 with my mercenary. In doing so, everybody will lose a life, and I will gain a life because of my.
I tried.
Stop helping.
I don't have it now.
Yeah, it's a joke. 6 at me?
Yes. Commander.
Yeah.
Ouch, 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 ouch.
Second main, I will play this bristling backwoods for my second land for turn from my graveyard, doing the damage to Chris.
Sure.
And that is my turn.
So me?
Yep. To you, partner.
Tap my land, draw, and see what this is.
Yeehaw! Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Caves of
Coitus.
Tap for colorless, or I could tap it for white and black, and it does a damage to me. I am going to. I don't even know. I'm going to pay colorless, and I'll pay this. That's 3. I will sacrifice 2 treasures, put me down to 6. And my commander lets me put 2/1/1 counters on each creature I control. My commander will get a 2/2, and this will get a 2/2. I will then pay
She's a ballerina.
1 for 2, and another one. That's 3. I'll sacrifice 2 more treasures, put me down to 4. And I will put 2 more 1/1 counters on each creature I control.
Oh.
That's 4.
I thought he was like paying an encore for something.
No, it's my second ability on my commander. So
Right.
my commander is a 7/7, and my fixer is a 8/8.
Ow.
Neither are trample, and I don't know if I need to
Use that trigger.
I don't know. I want to attack, but I'm not going to be able to block if I do. And then I will probably just die.
Can you kill anybody?
You're going to gain life if you attack with your commander at the minimum.
I know, and I'm thinking about that. I just don't know if it's better to attack you because you're higher, or Chris because he's in a better position. That doesn't ever reach or anything, does it?
No.
All right, let's just do odds evens.
I mean, you can also pay to attack Dan, too. He is an option.
I thought about that,
Yeah.
but all right, I guess I'll take you for
What was
7,
that?
Chris.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah.
In the air.
In the air, commander.
Shit, Dan's gonna kill me now.
Yeah, sorry.
1, 2, 3.
I'll blame Vince.
I thought he would go for Ken.
Yeah,
honestly.
It was a
I
tough
figured.
choice because Ken has higher life total, but Chris's position's pretty good, and he's done way more to me like this game. So I was
Yeah,
like,
but I'm pretty sure
if
Chris
I
is
don't
gonna
do
die.
anything, like I have a feeling like he might kill me next turn. So it's like I don't know. That's why I rolled, because I really wasn't. I don't know.
All right.
We'll see what happens. I do get a treasure token for my commander being a outlaw, so that goes to 5.
Okay. Well, you did gain the life, so you have a bit of a buff.
Yeah,
You know,
I could have.
Buffer. Yeah.
I'm gonna. All right, so this is gonna be weird. I'm gonna pay 1, 2, 3, so that's gonna take me down to 3, and then I'm going to sacrifice 2 of these, taking me down to 1 to put 2/1/1 counters on my creatures again.
That is.
I probably could have done that before I attacked, and I just didn't realize until I added that 1 and I started doing the math. So, oh well. At least this is big enough to block something. Go ahead, Dan.
All right.
It is a
Untap.
10/10, but nothing else.
Man.
Too bad that removal's
Draw.
exiled.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Stella is back. Font of Magic. Instant and sorcery spells I cast cost 1 less to cast for each time I've cast a commander from the command zone this game. That's 2. Then... oh, that was my second spell, so gotta exile a card here. I'm gonna play it.
Wait, what was your first?
The first was Stella, the
Oh,
second
right,
was
yeah.
Font of Magic.
Oh, whoops, I had the order backwards.
Well, I did it in that order so that I could get the trigger.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, It is time for an elemental eruption. Create a 4/4 red dragon elemental creature token with flying and prowess, storm. When you cast a spell, copy it for each spell cast before it this turn.
And then you have a gutter snipe.
So you're getting.
Yep. So,
Do you get what, 3 or 2?
well,
Because your storm count is 2 right now, right?
do you mind if we flip the
Or is
order
that
here
3?
real quick?
Maybe.
Let's just.
Does it make it better?
Well, wait, what do you...
Well, I forgot I had this one, so I'm gonna pay 1 for a radical idea. Draw
Okay.
a card.
Gutter
Alright.
snipe.
Gutter snipe.
Yep.
Wait.
Each opponent.
Okay.
2 damage.
Oh,
Yeah.
should we have been taking that?
No.
No,
because
he hasn't
that's,
cost any.
Okay.
Only instance and sorcery.
This
I know
one.
the card and I just couldn't think of it.
Yeah, yeah, it's fine. I only read it, you know. It's like,
So you're...
I was paying attention to my cards in my hand.
oh. All right, so that was spell number 3.
Yep.
Here's spell number 4. Elemental Eruption.
Gutter
Create a
snipe.
4/4 red dragon elemental creature token with flying and prowess. So
you
Chris has died. I get 4.
Did you, Chris? Did you die?
4 dragons.
4 there.
Got me, partner.
Sorry, Chris.
It's alright.
That was not my goal.
I exiled your smoldering stagecoach. It's gone forever.
I did... That just sounds...
Your impulsive pilfer is also exiled. It's,
Exiled.
yeah, because I left the game. Haha.
Nothing else.
Steal your stuff. Take it with me.
He got you, partner.
So you got
Great.
4/4 dragons.
Yep.
Good God. Kind of thought you had this, but now it might be dead.
Nope.
You got 4/4 flying dragons.
I also
Yeah.
have 5 life.
Yeah.
We also have to have a way to deal with it.
Yeah. And
Yeah,
you're
I
at
don't have-
28 life.
But again, you know what I have.
All right, let's move on.
Wait, what are we
Oh, it's on the...
to?
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Wait, you passed?
That was they don't have haste,
Yeah.
Okay. I was
so I've just
asking.
got a 2/2 and a 2/2 I can attack with, right?
Oh, you didn't have any land to equip anything in the air, huh?
No, just I've used up all my land.
Okay. No, that was
Get the
pretty
most number of Dagrons I
explosive.
could.
You did. That was.
Dagrons.
I have a feeling
Alright.
that's gonna be.
Dagrons and Chris.
Untap.
It's gonna be our doom unless Ken draws a board wipe. Although I don't think he'd want to use it, but he might.
We'll see. Draw.
Just land. Gotcha.
Okay.
Could have used that a while ago.
But I can do this one now. Wreck and rebuild. I'll choose one. Destroy target artifact or enchantment, or mill 5 cards and then put a land card from your graveyard onto the battlefield tapped. We will destroy the propaganda.
Propaganda?
Yep.
Shoot.
Propaganda.
Okay. He's still got 4 dragons, so shoot. Tireless Provisioner. Landfall. When a land enters the battlefield under your control, create a food token or a treasure token. It's a 3/2.
It's a war?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm gonna play Conduit of Worlds. It's an artifact. You may play lands from your graveyard. Choose. I could tap it. Choose target non-land card in your graveyard. If you haven't cast a spell this turn, you may cast that card. If you do, you can't cast additional spells this turn. Activate only as a sorcery. So, unfortunately, I have no removal.
Well, that and you played this, so.
Yeah, I know. And that. Yeah.
Played so many spells. You're at storm count 2 already.
Yeah.
I keep track of these things.
Leaves me with 1 land, so this is out this turn.
Why? Oh.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
Well, I think I know what I need to do. I'm going to attack Dan with my commander. It is a 6/6. It's going to trigger. I can sacrifice a land if it's. If you do, draw a card. If it's a desert, put a 4/2 green cacti warrior into play. I'll sacrifice this Brave Bluffs, and I will put this plant warrior into play. And that's 6. That's coming at you.
Cactus.
Well, at least gives me reach.
No, I'm saying you said cactus and then you change it to plant, but it does look like a cactus. So
No.
now I know why you said that.
Cacti man. I sting. So
He's a-
6/6.
That guy's a
Is
prick.
he unblockable for some reason?
No, he's not unblockable. I just was. Oh, I get to draw that
I
card.
will throw a dragon in front of it.
Okay. That's fine. It reduced the amount of dragons. Now, going to second main, I get to play lands.
Oh.
So let's play this Bountiful Promenade. Enters the battlefield tapped unless you have 2 or more opponents. I still have 2 opponents.
Trigger.
Which one? Which one trigger?
Tireless.
Oh yeah, Tireless Provisioner triggers. I get a treasure token for it, and then I'll play my second land for turn, which will be that Abraded Bluffs. Add a damage to Dan from the bluffs coming into play.
Just one?
Yep. Enters the battlefield. It does 1 damage to target opponent. So
I guess I'm the problem.
You must have another plan for me. I don't know. I'm confused.
I figure we can duke it out.
I don't got nothing.
He's got more cards than you, so.
He does have a lot more cards than me. Plus, I'm not doing anything to Dan. I can't. He got big ass dragons.
I'm doing everything I can do to handle the problem. He's got 3 4/4 dragons. I can only block 1 of those dragons. So
His next turn, he can make something else flying too. So you might be in trouble, buddy.
I know.
He can even put the boots on a dragon.
He can put the boots on his dragon, his commander. He can do stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna pass to you.
All right,
least
untap
at
this
2 mana.
and all these lands and draw this card. Oh, that sucks. I can't even use it. Man, I can't. I got nothing. I only have 1 treasure, so I can't do that thing. Can't cast this. Can't get any value out of that.
I mean, you
You can attack Ken and flying in the air there.
I can, and all he'll do is just block with that.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
Yeah, that opens the way for Dan.
You got a guy with 3 4/4 dragons.
It is
You
interesting.
could wipe out one of his dragons. It reduces.
Maybe I don't even want to attack. Like, why are you guys doing this to me?
Do it.
No, I'm just talking out loud. Maybe I should, because then we'll see what happens. And if I don't even know. I'll just say evens odds. I guess I'll attack you in the air for 6, 7, 8, 9.
To me?
Yep.
Yeah, I block with my plant. You'll gain that life.
Yep.
I will get a treasure token for that, and I will pay 1, 2, 3. Sacrifice these 2 treasures I have. Put 2 1/1 counters on my creatures. If it does anything, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But at least this guy that's untapped is currently a 12/12 with nothing else. There's
Right.
nothing here. Go ahead, Dan.
I know.
Alright, I pay 4 for Rawl Storm Conduit.
Uh-oh.
He's one of the flippy commanders.
expecting that.
Modern Horizons.
I don't think he flips.
No.
No.
No, there's one coming though.
Oh, okay.
He's on his way.
He's on a 210 from a 310 from you. Sticking with the jokes.
Alright, we got Storm Count 1, we got Prowess Count 1.
Oh, that's right. The dragons get bigger.
Yes. This is what I said. Am I really worth attacking?
Well, I rolled the dice, and boy, did I roll the dice.
While you're at full health, Vince, think about that.
Kind of.
Basically at full health. Dan will have a very tricky time dealing with you.
It's 10 damage out. Strong.
Let's pay 1 for Preordained. Scry 2, draw a card. Gutter Snipe triggers, you each take 2.
Oh boy.
It's starting.
Yes. Anything on Raw you can do this turn to do worse damage? I've just helped him.
You cast 7 more spells.
Alright, we'll put that one back.
What were all the things that Raw does? Because I know he does.
Put that one
Wait,
under.
whenever Dan casts an instant or sorcery spell, whenever he casts or copy an instant or sorcery spell, he gets to deal 1 damage to target player. +2. He gets to
Scry
scry 1, and then -4. The next instant
-2.
Oh, it's
Whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery spell this turn, copy that spell. You may choose new targets for the copy.
So you
that
get
reminds me. Ping you one more for
You're
preordain.
welcome.
Gotcha. And then you get the do preordain twice, right?
He doesn't. No,
I didn't do that.
Okay.
It's just the top part.
Okay, that was the only top part.
Yeah.
Okay, I got
But
it.
does commander trigger off the preordain? Because you cast Ral, then preordain.
That was the second one. Oh, you're right. So
Did you already? Oh yeah, no, never mind.
I scryed 2 and draw a card,
Yeah.
but I should have done that first.
Yeah,
You can do it now.
you stack the order how you want to do it.
Actually, I didn't draw the card. This was the card I scryed, but didn't
back.
draw.
Okay.
Because I forgot.
How'd you try?
So I drew 2. One was a land, the other is Wizards of Thea. I put the land on the bottom.
Okay.
So good.
It is.
So, I mean, we could say I did the land.
It stacks how you want it to
Let's
stack.
just bring him.
Well, no, I should have exiled first, then did the.
Okay.
Alright, let's wrap it back up. Alright, so preordain on the stack here. Stella, exile, top card. It's Temple of Epiphany. It enters the battlefield tapped. Let's just, bam, there we go. Scry 2, draw a card.
And scry for temple.
I'm gonna bury both.
Hurry. Oh, no wizards today. Oh, good cards. Oh,
Alright.
sorry.
Scry
I thought they were the
2,
Wizards of.
draw a card.
There are some that call him Tim.
Alright, so that was 2. I'm gonna -2 Raul to the next instant or sorcery spell I cast this turn, copy it. I may choose new targets.
Ooh, so he's got something.
So that means we've got to get 4 damage at us for gutter snipe.
Or 6. He just did a lightning bolt twice. Boom, boom.
Gutter Snipe only cares about cast.
Oh, I thought the
Right.
copy was a cast.
So 1, 2,
Oh. Good point.
4,
It's bigger than a lightning bolt.
Yeah.
5, 6, 7.
Oh
My
to get,
God.
Want to get fireball.
Yaya's Immolating Inferno for 7.
So we each take 7, 9.
So, no, X is 7. So, Yaya's Immolating Inferno deals 7 damage to each of up to 3 targets. However, I'm going to however it's copied, and then I'm going to copy it again.
Well, real quick, gutter snipe,
So yeah, Gutter Snipe first,
Yeah.
2 damage to each of you.
and then do your things. I just didn't. Yeah.
What's the
So
total?
Yeah.
6 by 7. So let's
So,
see.
6 things you do 7 2.
Yes.
Whoa.
Well,
Mathematically,
what
you
is
just
6 times 7?
Wait.
3.
No, you do 3 instances of 7.
So
3
21
times.
damage.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, 7 times 3. Because
Yeah.
Copy.
original
Copy,
copy,
yes.
copy.
Yeah. So you have.
Oh, 9. So
Yeah.
9 times 7, right? Alright.
Yeah. So.
Let's see.
63.
32
Divided by
over
3.
7 is 5. So 5 to your life and the rest to Ken, and I win.
Nice.
Oh, someone poisoned the water hole.
Squeaked it out.
always
You also have ping damage with Rawl too.
Yeah, that's
Oh, keep adding that. Wow.
You gotta copy till you win.
Wow.
That's how I got through high school.
He did say he had to put a fireball in that deck for some direct damage to get it at the end.
Little bit.
And he got a fireball to get the damage in at the
Well,
end.
did you? All right. So you have to deal.
I thought he could only do 3
7 extra
targets.
7.
Yeah. So each instance can target you, or each instance can target you guys once
Yeah.
a piece.
That's
so,
what I thought,
So you can do. So he does 21 to you.
Oh, you're saying I can't. I can
You
only.
can't. No, you can't. You
All
can't
right,
do.
so I can do
yeah.
3 at most to you.
Right.
All right, so let's play it out. Let's rewind to there. All right, so 3 to your face, plus another 1 from Raw, or
So it's actually
3
20,
from
so
Wall.
it's 22.
Raw. So no, 3 instances of Raw.
So
trigger.
24.
So 24 to you,
All right.
I'm obviously.
2 to Ken.
Yeah.
So
So I still die.
3, 2 is 5.
Oh, yes, you're immolated.
And I got 4 instances left for targets.
Well, honestly,
You could wipe his board.
yeah, and then just attack with the dragons.
That's the goal. Wipe your board.
Yeah.
So do we accept this fate and not play it out?
Well, he doesn't have to.
We're rationing
Yeah,
it
we're
out
fixing
here,
it,
and
yeah.
you can cut that in so people don't go, that was a misplay.
Yeah, if he just wipes this out, like he basically, I mean, he's in the air anyways. So
All
either way, he's got 12.
4 by 7. I can target. What, is any of them smaller than 7?
Sure ain't.
All right, so
You could target
2
them.
each.
Yeah, just target
so,
them.
yeah, 14 to each of them.
You have 12 in the air. Right
Yeah, I'm
there.
just trying to make sure.
Yeah.
40, and then
He has 21 in the air.
Doesn't matter. I have
yeah,
holy day.
21.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
No. Wouldn't it be sweet though? Wouldn't it?
So I squeaked it out.
Nice job, Dan.
Yeah.
Nice one with the blast.
I wasn't sure.
Golf clap.
And the dragons, I really like that card. I think that's a good.
That's a really good card.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a good card in a
card
deck
in
where
the
you can copy instants and sorceries. I think it's too expensive otherwise.
It is, but like even if you get
A
2
6
dragons,
drop.
you're getting 2 dragons with prowess for 6 is already
Yeah.
good.
And
Any more than
given you're already doing that,
Yeah.
prowess is stupidly
Yeah.
powerful in that deck.
2.
Like that might have been all my creatures if I would have.
See?
Maybe if I would have built it.
I had him in there,
Nice.
but I just couldn't get
Good
him.
Ragavan. Well,
Deck
good job, Dan. Wow.
Nicely done.
Crazy win. Is it? Gets it. Liked it.
Nice
it?
one, Dan.
Shuttle them. Emptied all the barrels. I don't know.
Blew my wad.
Empty the clip into us, I guess. I don't know.
Rode off into the sunset.
You
on his
did. With
Dragons
that
with
victory.
prowess.
Proud. Good job. Well, what did you guys think of us doing it as an upgrade versus just playing them straight out of the box? Let us know. This is a question to you, the viewer, or viewers. Let us know in the comments if you guys like the upgrade over the pre-con battles that we normally do. I'm thinking we should just do it this way every time. But I definitely want to hear from you guys out there, if you're still watching at this point.
Yeah.
But good game. Good job. Everybody upgraded. Really made this a short game compared
Shorter.
to what well, I think our original cut of this was like 4 hours.
Yeah, we went from high noon to high supper. Or low supper.
Low supper. I don't know. I just know we did a
It
really
was
good
a
job.
long day at the ranch.
Good job, GG's, Dan. Congratulations for the victory. If you guys like what you saw, please give us a like, subscribe. It's the best way to sponsor us and help us out so we can grow, get bigger, do more things. Maybe change up our camera gear, do whatever we need to do.
Yeah, let's get better chairs.
Just me. You guys don't.
Yep. Share with friends, and hey, we got a few other games in the corral after this. If you want to check them out.
You've been saving that the whole game. So check those out. We'll see you guys on the next one. Is it gets it?